Tonight, we have a lot to talk about and a lot to show you guys. This is the Holochronicles Podcast.
Yo, 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 yo.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Holochronicles Podcast. I'm Andy.
And I am Josh.
And I want to start this evening's show by shouting out friend of the program, Gary Moore, who sent me none other than Flash Gordon. I've finally seen it. I've seen Flash Gordon, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
It is exactly as cheesy as I thought it was going to be.
It's fantastic.
And I loved it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yep.
It was one of my favorite as a kid. It was
Flash.
Well, that's Queen, right? I mean,
Yeah.
come on. Yeah.
He'll deliver us.
It was amazing.
It was awesome. So thanks, Gary. I've seen it. You can quiz me on it. I put a little Twitter post today, all the things that Star Wars ripped off from it.
Interesting.
It's kind of tongue-in-cheek.
It is with Lucas's connection, right?
Kind of. There are some things I might have stretched a little bit,
Sure,
but
sure.
you know, whatever. It's all in good fun.
Sure.
Josh, we got a show and tell episode this evening, and what I mean by that is we've got things to show and we've got things to talk about.
Tell.
So we're going to alternate what we show and what we tell. And as an added perk, we've got a Jaxxon 5 segment tonight.
Gosh, how much are we charging for this show?
We are charging nothing. This is free content.
We're idiots.
Yeah, I mean, are we? Are we? Are we? Maybe.
Debatable.
Josh, you still plan on going to Celebration?
Funny story.
Okay.
I, because of all the conditions in 2020, had purchased tickets to another place.
Mm-hmm.
And my airline company said, yeah, we know you can't go. So I got credit for it.
Okay.
But I got an email,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, a month ago. That's like, hey, spend that money you got in your account or we'll take it on December 31st. So I actually booked my flight to Celebration. I think I texted you that. Like, hey, here's a price. So I'm locked in, man. I got the room. I got the flights. I got the underwear. Good to go.
We will have our flights locked in by the end of the weekend.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
When are you going in? So it starts on Thursday.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. When are you leaving?
Probably after school Wednesday. When
are you flying back?
Sunday.
Stay until Monday.
Dog.
I'm gonna have that last day hangover.
That's probably smart.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I am flying back Monday though. Don't know about the hangover though.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be good. I'm excited. Yeah, I've got. It seems close now. All of a sudden, you're like, oh
yeah,
we're like 7 months, 6 months.
Yeah.
Whatever you can call it. I'll say 7 is probably a safe number. It's right on 7, pretty close. So pretty exciting.
Pretty exciting stuff. Are any of you guys going? Do you guys plan on going?
Who's going to Celebration?
Let's hear it.
Holochronicles. We've got a booth. It'll be
At
outside at the Walgreens. Yeah, you can sign up for COVID on one side of the door. Check out the Hollow Boys on the other.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
COVID shots.
It's going to be awesome.
Don't sign up for COVID. Nobody wants to sign up for that.
It's not as cool as I thought it would be.
Yeah, me neither.
But it is there.
What's up, Vader's girl? Welcome.
Yeah,
That's nice.
We've got a nice, as usual. We've got a nice.
Lacey's
group
here.
in here.
That's nice. Hi, Lacey. Thanks for joining.
Anthony,
How is this show free?
Yeah,
I love that comment. She's right. She's right. Just you wait. You're gonna know in just a minute.
This is why. So, Josh, in the last week, I know you've been out on business, and have you seen any of the Kenobi stuff?
I have seen none. I was very, very almost completely unplugged, which is both awesome and terrible at the same time. Yeah, because all the catch up. I'm almost with you on this show just to learn.
Well, you're not going to learn a lot from me.
All right. I just there's a lot going on, but so I haven't seen any of the Kenobi news.
Here's Well, here's the one thing that I will be willing to discuss with you about the Kenobi series
Live.
live.
Okay, let's go.
I am very excited for it. And there was a concept drawing of Kenobi and Anakin facing off.
No.
Yes.
So
Anakin as Vader.
Okay, thank you.
Anakin as Vader.
Okay.
So, what do you think about that? Do you think it's a good idea if they're planning on?
So what you're saying is we, like, as we know it in Star Wars, their last confrontation, not their last, but the last confrontation before the final confrontation was a Mustafar, you know, high ground,
have the high ground,
the whole deal.
Yes.
But you're wondering if we should drop one in the middle there.
Well, that is what they led you to kind of think that they might be doing.
It's almost like in Rogue One where Vader almost got Leia, or not Leia, but almost got, you know,
almost got the plans,
like we were almost there, but now we know how it happened later.
Right. Do you want them to square off?
Abso-bad-word-lutely.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I do. Put that down.
Let me call
Abso-bleeping-lutely.
Let me call Bob Iger.
And you can insert any bleep you want. It could be, you know, Fruit Loops or something.
It could be France.
Abso-France-and-lutely is actually probably the proper term. Agreed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then let's table further.
Sure.
Obi Wan talk.
No, this is not why we're here tonight.
No, this is not why we're here.
No speculation.
No. But I think it's awesome that Hayden Christensen will be back in some capacity, and that he's doing cons, and that he's in it again.
Sure,
he's in it.
Dang, stop, because I want to speculate now. Stop. I had like 4 things pop into my head, so I'm not going to say them.
Okay,
right, go.
No. Okay, so that was just a little taste of a tell, and so now we're going to show.
Okay.
First thing we're going to show.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
Is something of Josh's.
Sure.
Josh, explain how you got this.
So, yeah, before I show you, well, I can't. Well, no, I have to show you. So let's imagine, if you will, you're at a high school football game.
Imagine, if you will, you're at a high school game.
You've got a couple of old friends you haven't seen in a while. They, bless their hearts, have been to Galaxy's Edge like 2 or 3 times. I don't know what the exact number is. But guess what? Whatever the number is, it's 1,000% more times than you've been to Galaxy's Edge, because I've been 0 times, which
you plan on rectifying
very soon. So, and they show up and they go, "Oh, Josh, we brought this for you." And they just, we're sitting in football bleachers.
High school game.
My daughter is cheerleading. It's senior night.
Whoop, whoop.
So that's kind of fun. And it happens to be that they're playing against the team that their son plays on, our friends. And they are like, "Oh, Josh, oh, by the way, here you go." And they give me this.
And it's in like
the case alone.
Like a padded case with a strap.
Make me main guy.
Okay.
A producer, whoever you may be. Make me main guy. Producer. Sorry.
That is a case made for a lightsaber, as denoted with the Jedi symbol.
Look at that action.
So,
I mean, the case alone.
Does that mean there's trouble?
Upside down. I don't even know. That alone would have been like, awesome. I got a couple lightsabers. But there's more. Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Is that unzip?
No. It's got like a little.
Is that a steak and cheese sub?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. What's going on? Jaxxon's in.
Jackson's out.
He's got us.
All right. Oh, spoiler. Jackson's
around. All right, so check it. Here it comes. Andy,
okay.
If you will.
I will.
Go ahead. So the we've all seen the lightsabers, right? But this is a Galaxy's Edge. I mean, these are they're friends. They're good friends. And it was the nicest thing that anyone's ever brought back from Disneyland for me. Let's put it that way.
Well,
if we were to quantify.
Sure.
Right? So look at this. I mean, this is a built saber. There's no, it's not
right.
like,
so this is not a legacy saber. This is Josh Most's Jedi lightsaber.
This is it. This is what my saber would look like. That's it, in case you were wondering.
I've always wondered what your saber looked like, Josh.
Stop it. So And to be honest with you, I think it's appropriate. The hilt's nice. It's got like kind of a Vader-esque feel, but could go either way, right? Maybe a cowl. I don't know. So Kestis, look, very, very nice, but that's not all.
Oh, there's more?
Wait, yeah, there's more. And on top of that, they got me the red kyber crystal, so I can choose my side. I can choose my side if I want to.
You could be blue or red.
I could be blue or red.
Which, by the way, are the school colors to the school that your daughter goes to.
My daughter's school is blue and red. Go big blue, which is a great segue into, I guess we have a video.
Maybe.
We might have a picture or two. And so when you go to senior night, and my daughter's a cheerleader, and this is a really cool thing their school does, which probably most schools or a lot of schools do. As the parents, we walk her out during halftime, and then after halftime,
is this at senior night or homecoming?
Senior night.
Okay.
So it's her last home game as a senior cheerleader.
Okay.
And so we get to walk out and walk her out, and then after halftime, the game starts again. Obviously, the parents, if they so desire, or not if they so desire. I mean, come on, parents.
If the kids desire.
Maybe it's kids' desire.
Yeah.
Get to stand up on like the cheerleading boxes and do cheers with their kids, which is hilarious, right?
Sorry,
so yeah, you're fine. So this is what happened.
Okay.
Let's
see it.
Let me just so dad makes a decision, right?
That you're going down there with the kids.
This dad makes a decision.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm bringing the saber.
Okay.
I'm bringing the saber.
Onto the field?
Onto the field. It's happening. I'm walking down, much to my daughter's. No, she's not. She loved it. She loved it. So I'm walking down, and I'm like, I'm bringing the saber. Okay. Much to my wife's maybe dismay.
Maybe, that's better.
There is everybody in town facing us, because this is also a big game. Everyone in town facing us.
You're facing the home team.
Yeah, I'm facing the home team.
Let's see it.
Here it comes. It's short. Don't worry. It's not a big. I'm sorry. I'm looking. Here we're
talking about your saber.
Shut up. Come on, man. I thought that joke already played out. Did somebody add video? Oh, there it is. Here we go. And there it is. It was very quick. I'm going to show. Woo, Dad in the middle. I'm wielding the saber.
Yeah,
in front of
like a Jedi,
like an idiot,
like a Jedi dad.
But that was a lot of fun, and I have to give a big shout out to my friends Christina and Kenny. I mean, how thoughtful, right? Like that was not the saber. This is it's so thoughtful.
Maybe
the saber. It's durable. So super thoughtful, super awesome. This is actually me. I continued. The video was just short. The guy videoing didn't know that I had a lot in store, and I think I am
a lot of Jedi spirit.
I'm Jedi Knighting my daughter on the field right there. See, there we go. Boom.
That's good.
Boom. She's knighted. She's good. She can move on. She can graduate. No Padawan for her. Still a Padawan in my book.
Crazy 8 says football would be a lot more interesting with a lightsaber.
Agreed.
Yes. Especially.
Yeah. Well, that's what, hey, look, all of you out there, parents, moms and dads, this is what you do. You're a Star Wars. Look, there could not be a more wholesome a genre, to pass on to your kids. It's about hope. It's about hard work.
Let me ask you this.
It's about getting good grades. It's about getting into college. Oh, wait, sorry. I got off track on
eating your vitamins, saying your prayers, and all the little Hulkamaniacs.
Sorry. Do you want me to check on the saber?
What?
It's good. It's good. It's good.
What? How many parents were jealous of you? All of them.
All of them.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. Go
Big Blue.
So
Go Big Blue. Mark Morris.
There's one show and one tell. Check that off the list. All right. I think this would be a good time to bring in our buddy Jaxxon.
Finally,
because we haven't. It's been a few weeks since he's been on. And hey, there he is. Hey, Jaxxon.
I didn't do that.
He's got a theme song, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Hit that.
I like actually that's more fun. Jaxxon, just hang on. I'm gonna hit your theme song. That's
So for those of you that don't know Jaxxon likes to come on. We initially kind of started like an every other week thing, doing a segment called the Jaxxon 5, where he shares a little bit about Star Wars comic lore. And I mean, that could be anything from content in the pages to the artwork to the covers to really anything having to do with comics. Josh and I are a little lacking, I think it'd be safe to say, in the Star Wars comic area of collecting. And
uneducated. That's why this is one of my favorite segments, because they learn every time.
Yeah, 100%. Josh, hit Jackson's music. Everybody else, take.
No, it's fixed.
Oh, we fixed it.
It's fixed.
Okay,
it's not all
super
good.
loud.
Everyone,
okay.
tune in as hard as you can.
Yes.
The stuff of legend.
Oh, and then I forgot to bring him in. See,
Right.
I mean, I could have done that. I'm sorry, Josh.
I mean, man, you've got full power, bro.
I do have full power.
Jaxxon on the East Coast, repping a Seattle Supersonics t-shirt.
Oh,
love it.
Always.
Appreciate it.
Always.
Screw those thunders.
Bring in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
The Rain Man.
What's up, Five?
Hey.
Hello, everybody. Hello, boys. It's good to see you. It's great to be here on a show and tell Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got for us today, Jaxxon?
Is that branded, by the way? Well, oh, man.
Show and
What?
tell Tuesday? No,
Show
I've never
and
been to a
tell
bar that was
Tuesday.
promoting that. Just after Tuesday.
Well, before I get into the kind of meat of the topic, I wanted to show everybody a little something I got in the mail.
Oh, really? Oh, dang it.
So, listen, charity in and of itself is a gift. It's not just a gift to the recipient, but it's a gift to yourself, and it's a gift to humanity. But maybe more specifically, it's a gift to yourself.
I did it all for the Wookiee.
Yeah.
Oh man! Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you meet that guy?
That is a super glossy.
That is one right there.
Yes.
Oh, there's more.
There's more. Oh, there's more.
So I think this is the one that's going to be hanging up in the bathroom.
Perfect. Oh, the stuff of legends. Yes. Oh, those
Those
guys
boys.
are great.
Look at those boys.
They don't normally interact with fans. That's cool.
Now look at those guys. Approachable. So approachable. If you see them at Celebration, buy them a drink, will you?
They look like I heard they were a-holes on set, but it turns out they're real nice guys.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about those two. Those two are real gentlemen. This guy on the other hand,
You gotta watch out for that.
Yeah. Look out for this boy.
The
Look
dark
at him
horse right there.
Oh yeah.
What does it say?
I don't even want to read the message that's on there.
I see. That's it. Wow, he's naughty.
Boy.
Yeah, it's very naughty. Very, very suggestive. And let's see, what else do we have here? If you are strict adherence to the code, always keep your helmet on.
Yeah, they never take it off.
Oh, yeah, whoever they might be.
Whoever
Yes.
they might be. Yes.
Right.
Very
Still
nice.
managing to chug down that whiskey.
Convey. Well, look, that was my favorite part of the Mandalorian, was this whole thing where he's drinking. I was like, all right. Look, there's got to be a straw that just goes underneath, and he's good, right?
And attention, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to just get a cold towel and cool down when you see this picture.
Oh, red 69.
Damn.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
The YouTube censors will be all over us tonight.
Yeah, we just got canceled.
Now, are you showing us these because these are the new variant covers to the next bounty hunters?
Yeah, that's right. Well, we have some friends in publishing,
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, after a long day
Love this
of
one.
missing targets,
Mm-hmm.
you want to relax with a drink.
I think that the bigger point here in that picture is I think the Force is being used in quite the right way.
Yes.
I got to tell you, Josh, I didn't initially I'm more keyed into your unsafe gun holding. I think that was my
trigger discipline is bad right there.
trigger discipline 0. And it didn't really dawn on me until maybe an hour or so later, and I just I stopped everything I was doing and I came back to the picture. I'm like, what's going on with that glass? This is not right.
You know, Anakin used the Force to cut a pear. Whoever that guy is, used the Force to stir his drink. Love it.
Tell you, it's all going to hell.
Forced, not stirred. That's how I like my drinks.
But it was an honor to participate. In the last last year's auction. It seems like it was a year ago, but it's probably like 6 months.
It was in the summer.
Summertime.
Holy
auction.
shit!
Hey, what's going on? We've got a holiday auction too, Jaxxon, coming up. So
that's right. I know. I've already been warned, and I'm already saving money.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
But here, I'm here to talk a little bit about comics. Now, we discussed in the past. We've discussed issue number 1, the kind of the one of the most iconic Star Wars comics. It's not an uncommon comic to see around, as we talked about. The amount of money that you're going to pay generally is based on how it's graded. It's a comic from the late 70s, so you're going to see changes or alterations in the color of the pages. So it's not a rarity. If you go on eBay right now, you'll probably find hundreds of issue number 1s of varying quality.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and as you probably understand, Star Wars was not always a given. It was not always given as a successful enterprise. It wasn't the franchise it is today. And when word of the movie and the success started to travel internationally, and people started to get their hands on copies of the movie, in very similar fashion to the United States, there was a demand for merchandise. And of course, we all remember. I certainly remember actually the early bird certificates and waiting a year later for action figures. In about the same amount of time it took some of the international publishers to get a hold of comics. Now, Marvel did not have, it's not like it is now. It wasn't the giant global publishing company that it is now. It wasn't obviously owned by Disney. So Marvel actually worked with a lot of local publishing studios to get their comics on the shelves of other countries. Right. And I gotta thank actually Andy for keying me into this. He actually started it, as in most situations, it's his fault.
But that's how I feel.
Well, I know you. Since he's here, I knew you would agree with me. Yeah. And he actually got me turned on to the Hebrew copy of Star Wars.
Nice.
Which I immediately purchased. Because, exactly. And now I may have shown you a couple of parts of this online. If you follow me at Twitter, at Jaxxon on Twitter.
At Jaxxon Leppy.
It goes from right to left. You can see that. The cover's right here. Now this is
number 8.
It does have Jaxxon on it, and it's a collection of.
I love when the pages.
The later issues.
When the pages look like that. That's
What's
like
that?
on newspaper print. Like the comics now are so vibrant, the paper they use, and I love that newspaper print looking paper that they would. I mean, obviously the least expensive paper they could put color on, right?
It was an afterthought. It was kids publishing, so it was not. It wasn't. There was no mind paid to the collectibles market like everything is now. It was definitely a second thought. But these comics have managed to survive in the wild, and I got this one for about $350.
Is that all?
That's it. I'm going to
pretty fantastic.
Yeah, I remember. Well, you know what? If you can find a Star Wars movie poster from Israel, those are high priced too, because there's just not a lot. Some of the foreign stuff isn't worth much, but stuff from Israel is because first of all, it's a small nation, so it wasn't like there's a lot of supply out there. But yeah, man, I love that. I think that's so cool. In fact, I might get that tattooed on me.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I have some recommendations. There's the Hebrew kachap, which is Jaxxon's signature sound when he does his karate kick? Oi Vader. That's good.
That's really good. No, it's Vader.
So it wasn't just the publishing in Israel that produced Star Wars comics. Pretty much any country that had any kind of interaction with the American film industry was able to. You could find a publisher that had the rights to Star Wars. Now, I'm going to pull up a video right now.
Okay.
Yes,
No, that's not it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I like that one.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right. So this is issue number 1 of the Japanese adaptation of Star Wars.
Love it.
And we're going to take a look now. My favorite part of this is the merch on the sides. You're not seeing the traditional sea monkeys ads like you did, right?
The Japanese
see
know
that?
how to do it right. Let's make some money.
Yep.
Cool.
You could see the albums on the bottom left corner.
Yeah, look at that tie advance there. What's going on? That's different sighting on there. Is that a toy or? Oh, okay, that's a artwork.
Mhm.
All right,
Sweet.
love it.
I love it.
I like the coloring. We're basically going with white, gray, and orange.
Well, that's Tatooine. Very clever, right?
Yes, very clever.
But also the paper, if you can tell, like the paper is kind of in not necessarily a good state. It's white, kind of creamish white, which is you want to look for white pages.
Zick.
Sound effects.
Oh, I know how I like how the sounds are still in English.
Grunk.
Right.
Well, nobody grunks like Americans.
Yeah. Did you just grunk?
Oh.
Sorry.
And it's a happy ending.
Oh, good.
A happy.
No metal though. Gosh darn it. Sorry.
Now, so you can see that right there. That's 250 yen. So this comic originally retailed for about $2.50 around that time.
Wait, what time was it?
1978.
That's expensive. It's like $20 comic.
Is this a recording of something that you own, Jaxxon?
Well,
is that a stud finder? That right by R2's like, what was that?
Finder.
As you guys know, I don't really have very good impulse control when it comes to these things.
Yeah.
So in my research,
okay,
I for today's show, thanks very much. I went on and I found a copy that is actually in really good condition, better than that one, and I bought it. This is the one right there, actually.
Oh, God, it looks good. The vibrant color.
So, by the way, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this. If you buy Japanese LPs like records, you'll note sometimes you'll see what's called an Obi strip. OBI, basically the same spelling as Obi Wan Kenobi. That's that bottom portion with the R2D2 and C3PO on it.
Okay,
can you see that?
Yep.
So that's just a strip that you can remove it and keep it somewhere else.
The Obi strip.
This one has the Obi strip. Yes, it does.
Value through the roof.
Yep. And so I got that. Now, does anybody have any guesses as to how much that went for?
Well, the corners are still sharp on it. I can see.
It looks like you said, vibrant.
Yeah, the color's nice. It doesn't appear to be folded or creased in any places where it shouldn't be.
Don't forget the Obi strip.
Given that the Israeli one was in a little less, it appears to be it wasn't in as good a condition as this. I'm going to say $500.
Okay. How about the chat, folks in the chat?
Yeah, I got a 120. We got a 120 for Mr. Rez. I'll put it up there.
Josh, what do you think?
By JD.
75. I actually am. We got a collecting Star Wars at 500. I don't hate Andy's price, but just to do prices right with him, I'm going to go 501.
Okay. I like your style, by the way.
Yeah.
We've
got the winner. The winner with shipping is $115.
Oh my goodness.
$115.
All about the collector, right?
So that would closest to it without going over would be Mr. Rez at 120.
120.
Nice job, Mr.
Nice
Rez.
job, Mr. Rez.
You get it.
Ding, 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 ding. You get to spin the wheel.
So I hope to receive it within the next 2 weeks.
Hold on. Can I
What's
ask you a question?
Yeah,
What
go for
would
it.
like, without research, if you saw something like that with the Obi strip, which you had to research, obviously,
Mhm.
like, do you feel like that's a steal, or do you think that's like going rate?
Based on my research on other comics of lesser quality, lesser grading, it is definitely. I wouldn't say it's like it's definitely on the low end of what you would consider paying for it. I'm not sure if it would qualify as a steal. Like I feel like anytime you're spending more than $100 on a comic,
Yeah,
I don't know if you could consider it a steal, but you could find something like that for 150, 175 and up. So in that way, yeah, it is kind of a steal.
Well,
Definitely felt good about it. Yeah.
like Andy alluded to at the beginning, a couple of schmoes with comics. I mean, I probably could have been convinced that it was worth 200 to 500 for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if somebody like really, really hit me with that Obi strip, because you got me with that. I'm like, the Obi strip, man. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
And now I'm like,
I know that it's.
I'm like,
better to have
wait.
it
I'm
than
not buying a Japanese comic without the Obi strip. And then when I see it, I'm like $500.
I'll pull up.
I'll
pull up an LP in a second. That will. It's kind of an example of what it looks like on the records
in the plastic. Is it?
I still feel like for the age and the condition, that 120 would almost be, even if you just did by years, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah,
that's pretty. What is it? 50 years? 40 years or whatever.
Be 43.
Yeah, you're looking at less than $5 a year for great condition. We lost Jaxxon.
He ran away
for the price of a cup of coffee.
For the price of a cup of coffee a year.
For the price of one cheeseburger.
So, Josh actually, Andy made a really good point about the availability of comics in Israel versus, say, the United States, and that's why the Israeli copies might be a little bit more expensive. Sure. I want to bring up a clip of this particular comic, which is from Spain.
Yes, España. Very cool.
Why all the people look more attractive in that picture from Spain?
Oh, by the way, yeah, it's funny because there are variations in the colors, not just inside, but also on the covers. If you've noticed, everything kind of like in this one looks a little bit more red than the original. The back looks fantastic.
That's amazing.
It's basically the film poster, but it's in real. This one is in really.
I will say that Luke's blaster is like 3D almost. That's really cool.
Yeah,
a little more
very vibrant
detail.
Now
Tarkin looks like crap though. I mean,
look, he's always getting the shaft.
Green.
And I want people in the chat to start thinking about what this one might go for.
Is that one graded?
I don't know. Are you doing the old flipperoonie on us where we're like 500 and you say 120 and we're like 120?
You guys know me. You guys know me too.
Yeah, you're doing the flipperoonie.
I would never try to do the old flipperoonie on you.
You're doing the flipperoonie on us.
Never. No flipperoonies on you.
It's easier to take advantage of the dummies.
I'm gonna stick with my 500.
He's going 500.
Okay.
I will change like a dummy.
I'm like, everything's 500.
Well, wait, Josh, Andy, before you guys,
all right, you
give us your final answer. This is graded 4.0.
Oh, it's in a case. Yeah,
it's graded 4.0.
Oh,
yeah,
4.0. Gotcha.
But
that's not a super high grade, unless it's out of 5.
Out of what?
Out of 9. Well, generally the highest grades that you get are 9.8.
Okay, I'm gonna actually go with the chat. Well, we got some 555s. We got some 801s, 75, 250, 120 Canadian. We got to make sure we're using the right.
Wait, Canadian. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. I think that's like
the exchange rate.
$7,000 American. 125. I'm going with my boy Rook at 125.
Okay. I'm gonna go 590.
Scuba Pete with 72.35. I'm loving the number.
I really like that. We got Milky Way Skywalker, who's got a really.
He changed his.
I like that. Yeah, 250.
He changed.
I like that. He's right there.
Okay. Drum roll.
All right.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yep. Hit it.
Let's go. And
7,
the winner
000.
is. Oh, here we go.
Where are you at?
Where you at? Yeah, you stuck with 500. You're good with 500. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'd offer 500.
So what's the difference here? Another small country. I mean, you alluded to that with Israel in the beginning. So I mean, that's what it is. It's small country, low supply.
I mean, it's got to be. I'm not sure if it's a matter of like, could be the quality of the paper.
The island of Japan, is that
Right.
bigger than Spain?
It's more populated, I would think.
I see.
And they may have had more copies at the time, but also I think it says 4.0, but just to look at the actual comic itself, from my perspective, I mean, I can't obviously open it, and they don't actually show the pages, but it looks actually better than a 4.0. I'm not sure how they graded that, and actually the listing itself says white pages, and generally when you've got white pages and a pretty good looking copy on the top, it's more than a 4.0. So I'm surprised.
So
but
Rook
it-
makes a good point
yeah.
here, and I know you guys are of like minds.
Mhm.
So the asking price on eBay is not always the value, right? So you could be like, if we went back to the Japanese version, you could be having someone that's taking advantage of a schmo like me and kind of saying like, oh man, wow, that must be, if it's $5.99, then I'll be like you said, and offer $5.50, like, oh, and they'll be like, yeah, we just got you for $400,
Yeah.
It is not always the value, but in a situation like this, when you have scarcity, if you go online right now,
Probably not a lot of them out there.
there's only one. That's it.
Yeah.
You're
Wow.
looking at it right now.
So the world of collecting. Well, that's pretty awesome there, Jaxxon.
Yeah.
I do like that. I like the variants like that. The only thing I want to see,
foreign covers.
didn't you? Will you hold up? This is my favorite part of any comic book. Will you please hold up the first comic you held up and just show me the advertisement on the back? The Israeli comic. Those are always my favorite. I love the advertisements. I love them. It's like this. What does he do? That kid's just like, what's going on?
Actually, this is a young Scotty J-Row.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what he's saying, right?
Advertising. Pull it back a little bit. There's a
Trailer.
It's for yogurt or something.
Yeah, he's
Trailer.
like, I hate yogurt.
Right.
Mikey, he likes it.
That's hilarious. Those are my favorite parts. I love the
I
advertising.
can't believe I left my spoon at home.
Oh my goodness! Why is this squirrel on the back of a flying goose?
Right.
Yeah, there it is.
Awesome.
My favorite.
Well, Jaxxon, thank you. That was awesome. It's been too long since you've graced our show, and as always, the
We've
Jaxxon
missed
5
you, buddy. We've missed you.
The Jaxxon
it's been
5 segment never fails to inform and entertain.
Sure.
Do you intend on hanging out with us for the rest of the show?
I certainly can. I want to hear more about this celebration planning. I'm excited myself.
All right, let's do it. You're in then. Welcome to the Holochronicles.
I was just hoping that you would mention that you would have mentioned the plan for matching Hawaiian shirts.
Oh,
Is that off the table now?
That's the day you fly in.
Jaxxon, we call that a bait and switch. We're like, hey, we're thinking
because I already bought it, dude.
Shirts. You're like, oh, I'm there, and then we just.
I already bought it.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah,
that's. Did you say that, Andy? That's celebration. So yeah, make sure that every shirt in your luggage for celebration is a Hawaiian shirt, and we'll see you there. All right.
Next talking point. Rumor has it, a certain Kathleen Kennedy is re-upping her contract for 3 more years. Breaking thoughts, Josh.
Cool. I mean, I have never subscribed to any of the controversy on that side of Disney. I am a big fan of Disney Plus. If she had any part of that, then cool.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. I'm interested in the upcoming projects. I like the timeline that was laid out. And so far, we've been delivered The Mandalorian under Kathleen Kennedy's watch. I know we were delivered the sequels. We're so far away from that.
Two varying degrees,
but The Mandalorian has been successful, and we're about to see Book of Boba come out. So I'm good. I don't think that it's a bad thing. Let's just say from that perspective, I would like to see their timeline get played out, and if it gets played out in the way that it's been played out already for the last few years with Mando and Disney Plus, then I'm cool. Let's see it. I'm good.
Jaxxon, initial thoughts? Any thoughts?
Yeah. So I think that, pre-acquisition, you had a franchise that was still beloved and still making money, even though they weren't really putting out much new content.
Right.
And after the acquisition, obviously they put that thing to work, and she's been very successful at what she's done. And some people don't like certain parts of it, and that's fine. They can choose not to like it, but there is no disputing her success, and not only her success, but her ability to
Identify.
surround herself with men and women, competent men and women who can get the job done.
Great.
Whether it's the writers or the producers, the directors, etc. I mean, that's I don't really know what else you could do to be more successful than what she's done. And I know that some people just have a hard on for her to fail, but if you remove her name and you remove her gender and just say this guy did this, and you tell that to anybody, somebody would be like, wow, this is fantastic.
That's amazing.
That person is extremely successful. I think I don't know where the animosity comes from. I go back and forth between, kind of annoyed, but also just like amused at the ridiculousness of it. That's the world we live in. There's about, there's 10 seconds of content.
Yeah.
And then, 30 hours of YouTube hosts trying to analyze the content, right?
You're not rewarded for giving a lukewarm take. So the more extreme take that you can give, I think that's how social media works nowadays. But as a Star Wars fan, the sequels I loved and didn't like to a greater degree than I did the prequels or the original, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's just me personally. There were definitely things I loved about it. But there were some things where I was like, man, I was kind of hoping it would go differently. But that's okay, because we've also gotten in that time season 7 of Clone Wars. We've also gotten Bad Batch, which I've enjoyed. We've gotten the Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2. And let's be honest about that. That's been almost perfect, if not the perfect Star Wars show. I mean,
you forgot Rebels. How dare you?
Well, I'm getting there. I mean, I love Rebels.
Give me a freaking minute.
But I mean, we're also getting Book of Boba Fett. We're getting. I mean, there's so much good coming out that, like it's already been said. If you want to stay focused on things that happened 5, 6 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, then that says more about you than it does about the Disney era of Star Wars. Now, as a stockholder in Disney stock, Josh.
Whoa. Hold on. Let me go full screen so you can flex.
As a stockholder in Disney stock, I have been extremely satisfied in the directions that Kathleen Kennedy has taken the Star Wars universe. So there's that part of it too.
I think for me, I would just throw out there, almost to your point from a stockholder perspective, I'd throw that out there from just a black and white 30,000 foot view. Would you,
Galaxy's Edge,
despite the content that you may or may not agree with, would you rather that it just kept playing out like it had been playing out 10 years ago? Like Jaxxon alluded to right as we started, it was going nowhere.
Yeah.
So now we're all grumpy about, or some of us may be grumpy. I am ecstatic, like you just said, Galaxy's Edge. We have content. I can just choose to like it. Look, my personal opinion of Bad Batch is cool. It's not like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. Bad Batch was cool. It's just cool. And all all the stuff that's coming out. But Mandalorian, like you just said, it could be It's just like I go back and I just like turn the episode on from wherever it's the cursor was, and I'll just rewind a particular episode in whatever season. And I'll just watch parts of it because my recall is 0, and I love like the feeling. I feel like Star Wars. So enough about that. I'm okay with the extension. There's our tell. We did it. I'm great with it. I'm fine. I think that it is ridiculous on multiple levels to hold any in something this large, which it has become. Disney has now made this a very large project to hold any one person accountable for the content. Sure, sure we could say she's signing all the like checks, approving that. I approve. I hope not, and I don't think she does. It would be dumb. I mean, but finding Dave Filoni, finding Favreau, not finding, but assigning or allowing whatever term you want to use is fantastic. It's awesome out there. So I'm a fan of that. We get more Star Wars, and you could say that you might be, no matter how angry you are, we're at a 50-50 point. 50 good, 50 some people think it's crap. Fine. But that is 100% more than what we had 10 years ago.
Yep. Okay. So I'm checking that off the list. We talked about it, and we're moving on to the next show of our show and tell episode. Both Josh and I got this in the mail today.
Are we ready for this already?
Yeah, we're ready for this. Is the box open?
Yeah, it's cut, dude.
Okay. All right.
Pre-sliced tape.
Planned. Both Josh and I got this in the mail today. It was supposed to come out, I think, earlier this fall, but for whatever reason, it arrived on our porch today.
It was on our porch today. I got a picture, and Jaxxon did too, of Andy's feet and this. So I don't know which one we should show first.
Let's just show the actual item itself.
But Andy's feet. Andy's feet.
All right, Josh, I'm going
biggie.
I'm putting you big.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you? Are you?
I am.
All right. There it is. Here it is.
This is the repainted Black Series Boba Fett helmet.
Officially called Rearmored.
Rearmored.
Not
repainted. I apologize.
Well, he painted it. He
definitely.
Come on. Remember, we made the joke. He's got some Krylon in the back of the slave. I've had this here for a long time. Just waiting. Shannick, what's going on back there? Oh, I'm just painting my helmet.
Hey, Fennec, pass me the fire spray. Oh, that's a good name. I'm going to name my ship after it.
Woo! Fire spray.
There it is.
Painting my helmet. Is that a euphemism?
All right, so live opening.
I got that. I'm a little slow in the uptake.
What did you say? I didn't hear it. I was trying to talk.
Josh has been killing that tonight. I didn't on purpose either.
What's that?
But go ahead. No, take it.
He's been killing his helmet.
Take your helmet out.
All right.
Dude, where's the music?
Yeah, where's the music?
Take the helmet. Oh man! Now I will say this. Yeah, Andy's putting up OG. Let's throw that into the screen there. That's OG. There's that's like, is that the one that is
Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah.
This is not.
That's not because that one's
this is
coming,
not Cobb
right?
Vanth. No,
that Cobb Vanth is coming, which is like all they had to do is beat it up more. So there's Empire.
Yeah. That's pre-digested.
Pre-digested. Yes, thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. That's what happens after a long night at the bar. Pre-digested. I'm trying really hard here. Thank you for the filler.
He's no good to me, Dad.
Perfect. I will say this: the packaging on it is more. I don't recall. I don't recall this much plastic. What's going on? They're trying to up the cost here. We don't need this. Although I will say they put nice little bows so I could just pull and not like zip ties that I had to cut. Look, nice little bows.
Nice little bows.
Pull the bow. It's like untying a shoe. Here it comes. Oh. All right. Andy can't even see what's happening right now.
Yes, I can.
Drop the targeting sensor. All right. Here it comes. We're taking it out, folks. This is
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rip that tape off. All right, fine. No, not yet. Oh, all right.
Whoa.
That landed
Didn't work so well.
differently in my mind.
It literally could have disconnected our connection if I had done that properly. Oh, hold this, Andy. I want to see if you can grab it with your current. All right, you ready? Rearmored, baby.
Wow.
Rearmored, baby. Wow. No, here's an interesting thing. It's not like perfect.
No,
Like, even his spray wasn't that good.
he didn't have good tape.
He's
lines.
like, I'm low. I'm just gonna do one coat.
Don't forget, he hit a couple of bumps.
He did. Boom. She's on. Oh, she's dropping.
Put it on.
Oh,
We do it side by side, literal side by side. Do I need to go stand by you?
Rearmored versus he's no.
Look at the screen. All right, you guys screen cap this.
Yeah.
and post it on Twitter.
Yeah, and we'll sign it.
Because that's what we do.
Hold on. We're gonna do this. Me. You. Me. Look at the camera, Andy. God, come on, Boba.
I was looking at you.
I like this actually. This is kind of fun. It's starting to fog up in here though.
All right.
What do you think? I don't know.
I think-
Hold on.
I think we
with
gave
the
the
helmets on. With the helmets on. Let's bring Jaxxon back in. Come back in, Jaxxon.
Me?
Which one do
You.
you like better?
Let's see. I'm gonna
Hold on, let me do that
say.
thing I was
Hold
doing.
on. Oh,
Yeah, no, you do it. You got it. You
Okay,
got it.
okay.
Just sit here and look pretty.
all right. Can you give me a little turn, Josh? Yeah. All right. Maybe a little bit more to the left.
Your left or mine?
Your left. Your left. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hold there. Hold there. Give me a little pouty. Andy, look busy. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You're texting Josh. Can't make it today.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the re-armored. I think I'm gonna say my favorite is the re-armored right now.
Hold on. I need the.
Yep.
Boom.
Yeah. What's the tension on those things, by the way? Like, how hard do you have to push down to get it to like come down?
just like this. It'll be like, Jaxxon, you talk to me. What was that?
Oh
It's just
shit!
a little boop. It's a boop.
I'm dead.
Not
I'm
like
dead.
a major.
Yeah, Jason likes the new one.
Rearmored is nice.
Yeah, re-armored is nice.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
then I guess I'll wear it the rest of the show.
Chat, go ahead and put which one you like better. Shabby says OG.
Jaxxon said OG. I think he said rearmored.
No, Shabby did.
Shabby.
Oh, Shab says OG.
Shab says
The
OG.
Shab.
It looks good though. I like it, and it's still a little dirty, so it's not like
Yeah.
a perfectly clean.
It's hot.
Yeah,
I like
it's
it.
Good. It's good. It's good.
I like the brighter red. It's hot. No, and it's okay if you like either one. I'm just saying,
Mhm.
as a matter of fact, you may, if you weren't deep into it, you may not even know, like, oh, this is a new Boba. Like
Yeah.
this would
Right.
remind me of the vintage Boba look, the vintage toy Boba look, right? Clean.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
super clean. There's some little dings
Not
on
blue. I'm waiting for the vintage figure blue one to come
it.
out.
Yeah, right.
Are they coming out with
cute.
a Death Watch helmet or the Mandalorian?
There is a Death Watch
I
helmet.
think that it's
Yeah.
awesome that Smell My Balls said that we both have beautiful helmets.
Yeah, I appreciate
The
that.
irony.
Appreciate that.
It's true, Shabby. They are both cool, but we always have to rank stuff, right?
Yeah,
that's
this is
do
what
in
we
Star
do.
Wars.
We
That's
grade.
what we do. We grade. We rank. Yeah. Did they already announce and show the concept photos of the Cobb Vanth? I mean, we kind of know what it's going to look like, but
Yeah, they showed
Yeah.
concept, and it's just the same helmet, same mold they have, and they beat the crap out of it paint wise.
okay.
That's what it is. I like that though. I mean, to have all three is pretty awesome, right?
Yep. And then you also have the white.
We do. So you're
Prototype.
going to end up with 4 Boba
Yep.
Fett helmets until they come out with the Book of Boba helmet, which might have like I don't know, like a Wilson handprint on the side, and then we'll be good.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. So that's another show that we have done. The next
Ladies and gentlemen, re-armored
Boba Fett helmet. I
Boba
love
Fett
it.
helmet. I love it too.
It's gonna
Here,
look.
You can hold it. You haven't held it yet.
It's gonna look good in my case.
Inside, same.
Yeah.
Nothing
Well,
changes in there.
Actually, that's not true.
Are you sure?
Uh,
All right. Well, let's do a thorough review. Give it back, or give me the other one.
I mean, the style.
You show yours first. How is it different?
Well, you'll see that the color scheme's a little different.
Interesting. This could be like all they did is they forgot what dye color they used last time. Here it comes.
Yep. See, yours is a little darker.
A little darker. Go to Andy now there, Jay. Oops.
Just a little different. It's slight.
You know what it is?
It's slight.
It's all that Cobb Vance sweat. That's what
Cobb.
made this one darker. Golly,
The
Cobb.
sexiness.
Yeah.
Just like oozing out of him. Yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, come on.
All right. Okay. So we've had 2
Two tells.
2 tales and 2 shows. So that brings us to our next. You ever seen a midget kitty before?
Yeah, we don't say that.
What do they call them?
What do they call them?
They're like
Munchkins.
Munchkin kids.
Munch
kitties.
Munchkin kitties.
Anyway, weird.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The next topic is the Rancor Haslab project has taken a little hit this week.
Look at Jason was with me. See? Great minds. We have the greatest followers.
Because they're tiny
Because they
chocolates.
agree with my jokes. That's why
Yes.
they're the best.
Yes. So the Haslab Rancor project took a little hit this week when they showed that one of the tiers was some various skulls and bones of previous dinners for the Rancor.
Okay.
And people did not, overall, I would say people did not seem overly impressed with that. And
That was their next level.
that was a tier. So it's
Okay.
been like Gamorrean Guard. That was first tier level.
Did you hear Gamorrean? Guess what? I want to tell you a little secret. I guarantee, and I don't know this is a fact. It's how he read it when he was 8.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah, probably.
We all
Yep.
know. I know Andy knows it's Gamorrean, but when he was 8, he called it Gamorrean. I love that. That's real because I do that all the time. I use like the words, the first way I interpret it. Go ahead. Sorry. Fun fact.
So I think the second tier unlock was some skulls and some bones. And people did not seem impressed by that and actually lost backers.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on here. They lost back.
Really?
JD.
They lost backers?
Yeah, there were backers that unbacked.
Have we backed?
I have not backed.
I have not either.
And I'm not a critic of the Haslab project because I'm not, everybody's got their different collector tastes. This is, and I was talking with Shabby about this earlier today. In fact, my tastes are more in 3 3/4 scale, and this is Black Series 6-inch scale. So for me, it doesn't make a ton of
we know why
sense.
Shabby's on it.
Yeah, he's big Black Series guy.
Sure.
That's right.
So for me, it doesn't make a lot of sense to throw that in there because then I would feel the need to surround it with more Black Series, of which I currently don't have and don't really intend on getting. So for me, this project doesn't seem like it fits with what I have. Now, for others,
It's a good post, Jaxxon.
Thank you.
It's a good post. I read it and then looked who posed. That's a good post.
now
Yeah.
Josh, as someone who does or has collected Black Series, is this something that attracts you?
I already put it up there. Rook said it. I won't call anyone stupid, but I will say the Rancor is a prize. The Rancor is a prize.
Yeah.
I don't care about the tiers,
Mhm.
because the tiers are almost, we know the tiers are made to like incite, incent people
Entice,
to people to buy more, get in and back it. But you and I both went in super early on the barge, super early on the Razor Crest. The Rancor I haven't gone in on. I don't know why, to be honest with you. We do know, like you said, the barge and the Razor are 3 3/4.
Yes.
But the Rancor, that is going to be an impressive piece. I mean, for
No
me, I
doubt.
don't care about what scale it comes into. I care about the scale of the Rancor. And how is that? I mean, how tall is that going to be?
Big. It's going to be very big.
So the Rancor is the prize. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
No, that
And so give me all your little tiers. I didn't care about the tiers that came with the Razor Crest. Okay.
Because
just the tears I'm crying that I don't have it yet.
out of joy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. This is different tiers.
Yeah, well,
So
Christmas is coming.
That sentiment is 100% correct. If the actual item isn't enough itself, then if you're waiting for tiers to make it more enticing,
that's what I'm saying.
Then don't get it, because all you're gonna get is some big cool looking toy that you're more excited about getting the Gamorrean Guard for, or
to me that's ridiculous.
Like for the Razor Crest, the carbonite, bounties.
And by the way, it's just
stuff
some
like that.
kind of like people are unbacking, and really it's the one guy who unbacked for some really insane reason, because he's the guy that complains about everything on everything, and then he made a Twitter post that people then retweeted, and then now they say people are unbacking.
Because it was like to the tune of like 500.
So did they remove the tier? That would have been great.
No,
they're like, no, never mind. No more bones for you.
So
We dropped under the limit.
I want to make 2 points, and one I can't claim as my own, but the one that I will claim is that this is why we have the Haslab model, because Haslab has come up with an idea. They think it's going to sell. There are tiers that they'll add to it to make it, more enticing potentially. And if it doesn't hit the marks, then nobody's out money. Haslab's
unbacked.
If
unbacked.
It does not get backed, then all we are is back to the drawing board. Nobody's out money. Haslab isn't out product. It's actually I think it's a pretty safe model to let the consumer decide if it actually happens. And then it makes it worthwhile for the creators to make them. So I'm okay if at the end of this, if it doesn't get backed, or if it does get backed.
It's getting backed. It's already backed if we're at a tier.
No,
they have to hit all the tiers.
I think they showed a tier.
It's at 5,108 backers, and their target is 9,000. So if they don't get 9,000,
I see.
Yeah.
So
they're not.
So the Haslab maybe.
So I think it's a safe model. I think this is okay, because if the demand doesn't meet the supply, then people are screwed.
But so you could be opening up tiers to trolls. I mean, just angry people, just people that want. I mean, look. Just from the sense that there are tiers, if tier 1 upsets you, wouldn't you just then assume that maybe tier 2, 3, 4, whatever might make you happy? No. What I'm saying is, if you're backing out on tier 1, I might be questioning the model. I might be questioning the model and say, give it to me all, give it all to me. Screw the tiers. If I'm going to get, because I didn't tier, we didn't have tiers on the barge, by the way. There were 0 tiers. They added some tiers, but it had already been backed.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, by the way, we're going to throw in Yak Face. We're like, cool.
Tears on the Barge sounds like a rock band from the 80s that opened up for.
Hold on.
Right.
We have time. Jaxxon, we have 6 months to get some music together. We're doing Tears on the Barge, the band.
I'm on it.
For
writing our first song right now.
Tears on the Barge. It'll be the left side of the door at Walgreens. Tears on the Barge.
So I wanted to say something. So Shabby made a point. If they're backing out because of tiers, they probably weren't. They didn't want it anyway. But also, that's an excellent point. But Milky Way Skywalker also said, personally, I think a lot of Black Series collectors are jumping ship from Black Series altogether.
Yeah,
I'm not jumping ship. I'm not jumping ship, but I definitely have a little bit of exhaustion with I don't know, some of the repaints and the I've kind of in a lot of ways I'm not going to jump until I like literally the last couple of like announcements or waves. I haven't bought anything. Like,
Can I
think
just simplify this? I like to skip sometimes. I like to simplify. There's one question, and there's a yes or no answer. Do you want a big ass Rancor? Yes or no? That's it.
Yeah.
Do you want a big ass Rancor? Yes or no? There are enough. Look, there are enough people out there that
$50
for three, but a big ass like we're talking.
know,
Look,
it's
how much
big.
did Grogu cost? Grogu was this big.
Yeah.
$400.
right? For the side
And
show,
this guy's been around for like a year and a half, 2 years. We're talking the Rancor. The moment that defined, I watched in the first 20 minutes of Jedi that made me go, what am I watching as a 5-year-old kid? And that made me think that Luke was the greatest hero in the galaxy, on the planet, but in the galaxy. That's it. So look, a-holes, if you love Return of the Jedi, if you love OT and hate the prequels, OT, I want a big ass Rancor. That's it. So enough with the tears. Back it or shut the hell up, and we don't get it. Shut up.
Oh,
I'm done.
Oh,
Okay,
That's
so the second point I was going to make.
No, that point's boot.
No, it's good.
I'm done. I said I'm done.
Said it. Show's over. Hit the credits. No.
Well,
Sorry. This is how I feel. I hate all this crap. It's just manipulation.
there's also,
And I'm not even mad at Haslab for this.
There's also right now, because they chose to release a few projects at the same time, there's a lot of competition for your money, and you actually get to choose what you're going to do, or if you're going to do multiple, and that is the Proton Pack from Ghostbusters, a 1-to-1 scale Proton Pack, which is a project. The G.I. Joe Sky Striker, which looks fantastic and has very cool tiers to add to it, and the Rancor. Now, if you are a
Don't forget the Galactus too.
Oh, and the Galactus too.
Because the Galactus closed, but I think there was a little bit of overlap.
Yeah,
I think
well, I mean,
it was pretty close.
Yes, it was closing as others were starting. So,
Right.
so there is some high competition for the dollar right now, for your dollars, for my dollars. And if I have to rank, if I can only get one of those, because each of those are multi-$100 supports, like, okay, so now if it was just by itself, it might do a whole lot better. But if you're asking multi-genre collectors to rank and order what you're going to get, and maybe you can only get one, or maybe if you can only get two, is Rancor in the top 2 of those 4? For me, it's not the number one. If I had to get one of them, I'd get the Sky Striker. But that's me.
But you're a multi, but
I'm really not, though.
But why?
Because I choose not to be.
I guess I'll just say it again. I just keep it simple. I'm collecting Star Wars toys. You may be a multi, genre collector. Fine. If you don't like the Rancor, don't back it. It won't get backed. I don't. Yeah. That's why I don't care. I guess maybe my passion. I'm getting a lot of comments, by the way, because it went off. But look, my passion is, if you don't like the Rancor, that's the only issue. I don't care about bones. I don't care about tears. If you don't like the Rancor, don't buy it.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, if I was super, and maybe I misrepresented myself, if I was super passionate about the Rancor, like I was about the Barge, or I was about the Razor Crest, yes, I would have already backed it. Didn't back it. I may not be super passionate about the Rancor and the fact that I want to go get it, but I'm just saying I don't care about the tears. I guess that was my point. I don't care about the tears. To hell with the tears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm with you, Josh. In that regard, I am 100% with you. If the actual item doesn't get you,
then they screwed up.
Then the tiers aren't probably going to tip the scale, unless,
I guess, and that point was to the people that unbacked it. I was like,
right.
Then you didn't want the Rancor. You want the bones? I mean, tell me what's so compelling about the rest of the Rancor's cave? Did you want more rocks?
So
you want to make sure we get the little door? You want the guy crying, Malik or whatever his name? I mean, is that what you want? Yeah, then that's what I'm saying is like, then give me the Rancor.
So they also added a tier that is like a cardboard backdrop in the style of the vintage, kind of cardboard.
Sure.
And I actually really like that.
But see, I don't.
But it's a cardboard.
I'm out. I hate cardboard. See, that's the issue. I want the Rancor.
Right.
I don't care about the cardboard. I don't care about the rocks or the skulls. Give me the Rancor.
Yeah. Okay.
And a Gamorrean. What is it? How did you say it when you were little?
I said
Gamorrean. And a Gamorrean guard.
Yeah.
Give me a Gamorrean guard and the Rancor.
And you
know what the top tier is going to be? Luke.
It's going to be a Luke. I mean,
with the bone.
I know people are saying, "Give me Ula," but
that's not fair. She got eaten.
Yeah, you can't give us Ula because look at the skull.
Dead, dude. Ula
the skull's dead right there.
Oh yeah, there's her skull. Bummer.
By the way, this is everyone's.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I will say this: Rancor's crunching those skulls. We don't see he's crunching the skulls. He's not.
Maybe he's just stuck in the meat off.
But there's meat inside the skull.
It turns out the Rancor treats biological beings that fall down there like shrimp.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. We've talked enough about this. That was our third talking point. And
just get the Rancor. If you don't like the Rancor, forget the Rancor.
And we've got something to show. It's our third show.
I just like saying Rancor.
It's our third show of our show and tell evening.
All right.
We've had 3 tells. This is our third show.
We had 2 tells and 1 yells.
Yeah, it got a little
Rancor.
Just get the Rancor.
That's okay. That's okay.
Right.
Josh,
give this guy his Rancor.
Yeah. I'll float you out the window.
He's got his finger on the trigger and his body's getting bigger.
Oh,
getting big.
oh,
He's getting bigger.
Oh. Just get the Rancor. Or don't.
Beastie Boys. Hey, we got 26 in the chat. This is pretty cool.
You showed up for this? You showed up for yelling?
A late Monday night show. Or Tuesday night.
I guess that's what it is. You got to yell to get any people watching us in
Rancor.
Rancor.
Just like, who's that guy that Jerry spoofs all the time? InfoWars.
Oh, Space Alex Jones?
Yes, Space Alex.
I'm not even trying. Jerry's got the market on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Our last show in our show and tell evening is going to require a little bit of music.
Yay,
Josh.
and an intro. This is officially. We've done a lot of reviews of toys tonight, and by the way, all under the umbrella of the up and coming
Red 5 Designs
crossing our fingers for Christmas
book.
Won't be totally angry if it doesn't happen, but really crossing our fingers for Christmas.
Maybe by Valentine's Day. It's their gift to us for Valentine's.
Wait a minute. Is that coming out before Christmas?
That's what we just said. Because
we're
never gonna promote that, but we are gonna say that it is in the works. We're locked, right? It's locked. Right?
Yeah. Now you can no longer order.
Perfect. So this next toy review is brought to you by. It's always the ass. You heard all of the lead up, and I wasn't looking. It's always the ass. It never is not the ass. All right, hang on.
Get the Rancor on that thing.
Tighten up the. There we go. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this could be my, it's coming, but I can't. This could be my favorite hot toy so far.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1/6 scale hot toy. Hot. Woo! Death Watch Mandalorian.
Damn.
That boy will fly right in your bedroom shooting double blasters. And guess what? He's not afraid to just be expendable, if you know what I mean. Go ahead, Ant. Come on. Jaxxon.
This guy will reach in and rescue you from your pits of despair.
Don't you worry, he'll be taking care of your Darksaber. Wait,
what? So this Death Watch Mandalorian, ladies and gentlemen, is freaking rad. Okay. Not only does it come with a pistol, and that pistol, by the way, will go into a side holster that is magnetically held together.
That's pistol in the holster sound.
But you also get the rifle with the pistol grip, as well as the grip at the end. You can set them up multiple ways.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
All right.
Think I yelled too much. The dog is upset.
The jetpack you can have with or without the fire coming out, but the jetpack actually is held magnetically onto the back of the Mandalorian, which is pretty sweet. The helmet is clean.
Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna go work the camera. Hang on.
Okay. Go
Keep
do that.
talking.
Because this is pretty sweet. The Death Watch Mandalorian, 1/6 scale, hot toy. Ooh.
Night of 1,000 tears, more like night of 1,000 cheeks, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's probably a little warm on the cushy. Yeah. But the pistol is of the Clone Wars era type pistol. Love it. It's such a clean look. That rifle is awesome. The belt is awesome. Now here comes the holster in which the pistol will slide in. That is a magnetic little snap. So cool. Never mind. The boots have a little wear and tear on them. Oh, we're getting focus on the fire. Yes.
Yeah, roaring. Is it a little warm in here, or is my jetpack overheating? Oh, hey
Is
now.
my jetpack lighting my ass on fire? Fireplace not included. I love it.
Nice.
Or is it? Anyway, this is one of Josh is. He said it before, and he's the hot toy guy between the two of us. This is one of his more popular, more well-liked hot toys that we've got to feature here on this show.
I like the clean look. I just like and I mentioned that. I like the clean look. I like that you pull it out of the box. You get what you're getting. He looks awesome flying. I mean, this is just Death Watch 101.
Outside of this, you get some hand accessories, some hand options, but that's it. You get the rifle, you get the pistol, and you get the flames on or off of the jetpack. So this is.
I will be honest. The camera really likes the fireplace, and so do I. It just wants to focus on the fireplace.
Yeah, definitely. It's good, man. This is good.
Oh yeah.
Asbestos bitches. No, this says bridge. Okay.
That's a little different.
Yeah.
All right. So, I didn't mean to take. Oh, we got to put him front and center. Go. So, yeah, I like this guy. Sorry, I was doing camera work over there. I mean, our producer was. So yeah, he's a good looking dude. I like him. I did have for me, and I know now it's out of focus, but for me, he's got a very Boba Fett helmet done. Yeah. Like so many of the Mandalorians we see with Bo-Katan, even obviously Mandalorian, Heavy Mando, all the stuff we're seeing coming out of the armor. I mean, they're all Mandalorian-esque as compared to Boba, but this one is straight Boba. So, Jaxxon.
Yes.
Is Boba Fett, aka son of Jango Fett, is their lineage of Death Watch?
Well, I think Jango was a foundling.
Yep.
But that's what I'm saying. The Death Watch looks very Boba. Are we getting some?
Yeah, Jango was a foundling, right?
Jango was a foundling from the Death Watch.
Well, I'm thinking there's got to be some connection there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. End of story. Rancor.
Just get the Rancor, huh?
That's such a cool. I mean, I'm with you, Josh. I think this is one of because there's simplistic beauty in it.
Yes, that's well said.
So I just and plus it's Mandalorian, which those guys are cool. Those guys and gals are cool. So.
That's what I'm saying. So if you threw this up on your display stand somewhere, you would be very happy. It would be and everyone would be like, is that Boba Fett? Which is fine, because that's how I feel. It looks very Boba. Wait till you get to that mask again. I mean, that's a Boba helmet. So very cool. Very, very cool. And thank you again to Red 5 Designs. Upcoming book out soon. For this one is directly provided to us by them.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Very awesome.
Thank you, Greg and John.
Yes, yes.
I know there's a reluctance, and obviously not to promise before Christmas delivery, but I know that everybody will get their books before the latest Tears of the Barge album comes out. Tears of the Barge coming out soon.
Tears of the Barge.
When there's
Just-
Oh my gosh.
Jaxxon is so damn fast.
No.
Barge. It's
I'd
Tears of the Barge. Hold on.
I'd love to take credit for that, but that's our old pal Matthew.
Matt. Tears of the Barge.
Oh my god.
Tears of the Barge.
When Matt gets quiet in the chat, and
Yeah,
he's making a meme.
Is about to go down.
Oh,
Tears of the
yeah.
Barge is going to be one of the.
Oh
Put it
my
back up,
Tears
but
of the
no,
Barge.
leave it up.
I don't, that's frightening.
Yep.
Tears of the Barge.
I'm really liking the chest hair.
Okay,
Maybe.
this might
Gotta
be
say,
this
it's
might be too much
enthralling.
information, but that is what I look like.
It really is. It really is. It really is.
I am a man.
Oh man.
All right. Really quick, for the fans, what's the first single from Tears of the Barge?
Yeah.
Hold on. What's the first single name? We can come up with it now, and then like any good band, you come up with the name of the song, and then you write the song. That's
Yeah.
like any good band.
Yeah. The name.
The name first, right? Work backwards. Oh my gosh! Congratulations to Matt. Let's give him some scoop.
yeah,
It's loving
yeah.
it. Well done, Matt. Tears of the Barge. Oh gosh,
That
that's
is
good.
very Axl Rose looking 87.
Hold on, stay on target here. What's the name of the first single?
I think we need to ask the folks in the chat. What's
Yeah, give us the name of our first. They're much craftier than we are. Oh man,
yeah. If we're lucky.
Yeah, or your
County Fair.
local bar.
Right.
Tears of the Barge. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you can pull that down now. Oh, very good. Very good.
Oh man.
Oh man.
What spank the
So you have to shave that semicircle there, Andy? You have to basically shave from here up.
No, it doesn't like encroach too bad, right?
I want to take my shirt off.
Well,
Just
all
like,
right. Let's zoom in on this.
oh, goodness.
Oh, Tears of the Barge. This
Tears
might
of the
have to
Barge.
happen. Jaxxon, do you have any musical talent?
Opening for silver colored knob.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I can pretend to play bass like half the people on Twitter. Yeah.
perfect.
Let's do it.
That's all. Hey, I can pretend to sing. Andy's on drums. We just need a guitarist, and we're in.
That's not how you play drums, Andy. Rancor.
Rancor. Just give us a Rancor. All right. All right.
That's
Boys, folks, ladies and gents,
wow.
it's been a show.
We did 3 shows. We did 3 tells for our show.
Holy, this is perfect.
Who's Johnny?
Who's
Johnny?
Who's Johnny?
DeBarge. DeBarge. It's a DeBarge
Barge.
reference, guys.
Bars.
DeBarge.
Yeah.
DeBarge.
Bars. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Oh man.
That's
Okay.
That's a great way to end the show.
That's a great way to end the show. Stay tuned. Obviously like, subscribe, share. We don't say that enough. I mean, all the good guys, all the pros do. We don't. You can join us on Patreon. How do they join us on Patreon?
You just find us patron/Holochronicles for $5. Excuse me, for 1 cheeseburger
Never
a
mind.
month.
Yeah, 1 cheeseburger.
You can support the show, which would be cool.
But you don't have to. Just
No,
like
please
and just like and please
Hey.
don't. Just like and subscribe and follow us and share, because we just love getting people in here.
You know what, Josh? We've sold a few hats this week.
Yeah, we sold hats.
We have
sold
a few hats.
Celebration is coming. I guess if you want to get noticed, you maybe order a hat. If you don't,
Yeah.
we're practically giving them away at cost.
Yeah.
It's cost plus shipping, so we're good.
Oh my goodness.
Tears of the Barge. Actually, new hat coming soon. Tears of the Barge. We need some logo work there.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Matthew,
be good.
get on that. Get on that mattress.
Jaxxon, no, we're gonna have an after show meeting. This is
We're
probably
gonna-
gonna
Oh
happen.
no, God.
Collaboration.
Oh Lord.
Oh, love it.
More
You can find the Holochronicles on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. You can be a patron if you so choose. We have an awesome group of guys that are in that
And
little
gals.
group.
Yeah.
And that also on Discord where we chat quite a bit at Holochronicles. So Josh, Jaxxon, thank you. Chat, thank you. This has been a very fun show for us to do. And I hope that translates to you guys having some fun out there as well. Thank you for watching.
Just back the Rancor.
And thanks for catching us on the rewind. Ladies and gentlemen, go play with your toys.